Hello, my lovelies, and welcome back to more Final Fantasy XIV, A Realm Reborn. My name is Brenton, and last time we got to experience our very first of many dungeons that we will be facing on our adventure. This time, we will go ahead and continue on with the main scenario quest. There will be another dungeon that we will be doing today in this episode, but before we talk to Baderan, I want to do Rising to the Challenge and Beauty is Only a Scalp Deep. Those are feature quests that I picked up before we head out to Satasha in the last episode, and I just want to go ahead and get those completed before we make our way out to Gridania, because that is where we will be heading to next before we start the next dungeon. So I believe this is Rising to the Challenge. Yeah, so let's go ahead and speak with this man here. Have I seen who? Look, just because I spent more nights at the wench than in me own home doesn't mean I'm mates with every sod who comes stumbling through the doors. Wait a minute. That bloody book. Why didn't you say so sooner? The tight-arsed bastard drained 20 flagons and promptly passed out, leaving yours truly to foot the bill. Said he was heading for Ailport. What else does scurvy stop? Nemia willin', he's still stranded at the ferry docks, though the gods know it won't help me get my gil back. Well, that really sucks. Okay, cool. Oh, that is actually going to complete the quest. Let's go ahead and start doing, and let's speak to the disgruntled madam while we are here in town. So we're going to want to run around this way, it looks like. And then my wind-up red mage is having issues, it looks like. And then we're going to be talking to this guy. Flustered man and the disgruntled madam. What are you waiting for? That's him, the slasher. Apprehend him, toss him in the gale, and throw away the key. Or gut him, and feed his lifeless body to the sharks for all I care. Just do something. Woe is me. Whatever did I do to deserve this cruel fate? For 6 moons I saved every last skill of my husband's hard-earned wage, foregoing new shoes, a new purse, sometimes even food for our children, all in anticipation of this day. What's so special about today, you ask? Why, this day marks the arrival of the world-renowned aesthetician of Limsa. My endless patience and self-control were to be rewarded with a hair-raising transformation that would have every fashion-conscious Lominsan oohing and awing in admiration. Instead, I found myself accosted by this lecturous lout. Speaking of which, weren't you going to do something about this? Go ahead, have your way with him. I doubt he has anything to say for himself. Express doubt to the flustered man. So I'm just going to click on him and then express doubt. Oh, the ignominy of it all. Of course you'll take her side. For shame is there not one sympathetic ear in this entire nation? An artiste of my renown should be welcomed with open arms and a 21 cannon salute. Instead, I am branded a criminal, the tools of my trade, nay, the extensions of my very soul, ripped unceremoniously from my person like barnacles from the side of Fary Gate. Wow, I read that really well. I will not last long in my weakened state. No, even as we speak, the world around me grows dim. That's really dramatic. With my dying breaths, I speak unto you 3 names, 3 kind souls who have yet put right what has gone so frightfully wrong. Forge Master Hazana of Naldik and the Lemmies, Guildmaster Beaton of the Gridanian Carpenters Guild, and Severin of the Alchemist Guild in Ul'dah. If there is an ounce of compassion in you, seek them out and tell them Jandalane sent you. When my soul is restored and my name rightfully cleared of all of Limsa, nay, the entire realm will sing your praises. For I, Jandalane, am none other than the Ahoes are. Okay, kind of confused on what happened there at the very end, because he started coughing and wheezing for some weird reason. So I didn't realize I've already done this feature quest on my main. I forgot that we had to go to all 3 of the city states to do this. So we'll do the Lominza one now, and we'll stop by the Carpenters Guild in Gridania when we're there. But we're probably not going to finish this episode because I kind of don't want to make a detour to Old Da. So I need to go to the Armorers and Blacksmiths Guild real quick before we do anything else. Where is it? Oh, it's down over here. Okay. Is there not a... Nope, there is not a Aetherite shard. Speaking of which, I need to go to the Marauders Guild and get that last shard attuned to me, so that way I can travel around Limsa Lominza a little bit quicker. Oh, no, I still need to go up, I believe. Stastic Guildmaster. Oh, that's actually who we need to talk to. Janelaine sent you. Let me guess. The Burmese fool's lost his tools. Pardon me, the appendages of his very soul. Again, and is thrashing and tossing like the end of the days is nigh. The man brings it on himself. If he toned down the theatrics and went about his work like an earnest craftsman, I dare say he'd save himself these misunderstandings. No, I've not a whit of sympathy for the fool. You, however, have my pity indeed for having to play audience to his wingings. Any road, this should shut him up for a while. Tell him that if he loses these, I'll graft the next pair into his bloody hands. Ow. Okay, cool. Let's go pick up the... I should have done this before we ran all the way over here too. But let's go pick up the main scenario quest before I head out to... turn in Rising to the Challenge, and then we'll head out to Gridania. I believe this is where I need to go. Yes, I am heading in the right way. And I am getting just so many messages. I'm actually recording this episode on my birthday, and by the time this comes out, it will be like a good week and almost 2 weeks since my birthday ended. So there you go. Call of the Forest. Badaron has some information on a new task. Ready to hear about that job then? Like I said, the request comes from our sister guild in Gridania. And that's all I know, but whatever he get asked to do, and somehow doubt it posed any trouble for a adventurer as survived the bedlam in Satasha. If you think you might be interested, we'll wait and have words with Mother Miune, me counterpart in Gridania. Good luck, mate. Cool, so I want to figure out where this quest is. So we need to go to... Oh, we just need to go to the ferry docks. So Fisherman Guild it is. I think there's an Aetherite shard just right around the corner. Did I go the wrong way? Nope. The Afcastle shard is just right up here. And Fisherman's Guild. There we go. My gosh, all the messages today. I'm just ignoring them because I am enjoying my recording. Okay, dude, take your book. If you have business with me, be quick about it. My ferry and my next great adventure await. Please take your journal. My journal? Why, I thought I had lost it forever. Pardon my rudeness, friend. Perhaps I should have stopped after 19 flagons. Har har. Did you steal a glance at its pages, perchance? No? A shame that, for this book contains, how might I say it, a record of my numerous adventures. Quite an inspiring read, if I do say so myself, which I believe I just did. Har har. You've the air of an adventurer about you, if one still untested. But take heart. Even the most accomplished adventurer, and I speak from personal experience, was once a whelp with more dreams than sense. Here, where there are only some way for me to repay you, but of course, I have a fresh journal right here that might, as well, have your name on it. Why not keep a record of your own, that one day we might regale each other with stories of our deeds? And with that, I shall be off for adventurer. And a flagon of 20 of the realm's finest ale calls me. Fare you well on your journey, and next time you find yourself at the wench, do you thank the Elizan fellow for his generosity? Har har. Alec and Tin Piece. Goodbye, good Rogadin. You have now access to the challenge log, which will serve as a record of your adventuring exploits. To open it, select logs from the main menu, followed by challenge log. So I'll read this really quick. The challenge log contains a list of adventuring objectives across a wide range of categories. Completing any one of these objectives will earn you rewards. Completion status is reset on the weekly basis, and it is possible to undertake the challenges repeatedly. Each unique challenge you complete counts towards the overall completion category, which yields additional rewards. As you progress in level and advance in the scenario, more challenge objectives will become available, giving you the chance to garner richer bonuses. So let me open up the challenge log. And yeah, as you can see, not a whole lot of categories are open or available to us right now, but this is just something fun that you all can unlock if that is just a little extra challenge or something that you would like to do. On my main character, it's actually not something that, like, I haven't unlocked. It's just not something that I completely and fully dabble with. But without further ado, let's head back over to Gridania and speak with Miyune. Okay. I think it's... yeah, here we go. You know, the last time we were in Gridania as well, it was like hella rainy, so apparently it's just has not stopped raining. Ah, cute. All the little Lalas just gathering all up together, because why not? I don't think I have any dancing emotes. Dance! Oh my gosh! The Lalafell dance is so cute! I'm gonna wave to her really quick. This is one thing I like about Final Fantasy. It's just like you just like engage in super random stuff like this all the time. But I'm gonna go ahead and continue on with the main scenario, of course. And let's see what Mother Miyune has to say about this new adventure that awaits us. Take a seat wherever you like, friend. Our waitress will come to take your... Oh, not here to dine? Dare I hope you're the adventurer Bateron sent word about? You are? The matron be praised. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Miyune, and the Carline Canopy is my place. With regard to the task in question, there is a fair bit to tell. Let me know when you're ready to hear the details, and I shall brief you. High potion or ether? I'll take either. Oh, no, I get both of them. Okay, not complaining. All right. Fire in the Gloom. Ooh, and we get some new gear too, possibly. Hard leather ring bands. I don't think those will help me too much. No, none of this is really anything that I can take. So I guess I'll take the Alagon bronze piece. That's fine with me. So again, Fire in the Gloom. Miyune is waiting to brief you on your task. Ready for that briefing? Good. Now then, here's the long and short of it. Beg pardons for interrupting Miyune, but her need grows ever more pressing. Have none stepped forward? And good morrow to you, Bow Lord. Your need must be pressing indeed for you to honor us with a visit. The good news is, your journey has been wasted. I'm pleased to report that we have a volunteer at last, and one who comes highly recommended at that. My thanks for answering the call, friend. My name is Lewin, and I lead the men and women at the God's Quiver. Now time is of the essence, so I shall proceed directly to the heart of the matter. We wish for you to nip a potential threat in Gridania in the bud. Beneath the central shroud, there lies an underground burial site called the Tamtara Deepcroft. The place was once a Gilmoran settlement, but we Gridanians have long interred our dead there. Of late, however, shadowy figures have been sulking about the Deepcroft, and with ever-increasing regularity. Based on the accounts of various witnesses, we suspect that these individuals belong to the Lambs of Dalamud, a doomsday cult which sprung up prior to the Calamity. These zealots have proven themselves dangerous in the past, and we leave them to their own devices at our peril. Ordinarily, I would have dispatched my best men to succor the Deep Croft with orders to flush the cultists out. Alas, the calamity decimated our ranks, and the limited forces at my disposal are constantly required to keep the Ixal at bay. The birdmen have grown restless of late, and I fear a storm may be brewing. In anticipation of this, I have been compelled to spread our forces throughout the 12's Wood, lest we be taken unawares. The situation so being, we must turn to others to deal with the lands of Dalamud. Can we rely on you to undertake this task, friend? Absolutely. You have my gratitude. Once you've seen to your preparations, pray take your way to the Deep Croft and identify yourself to the guard posted at the entrance. He will appraise you of the latest developments. That is all. Be careful out there, you hear? May the crystal guide you and keep you. Alright then. Sweet deal. Oh, and now it's bright and sunny. How lovely. Okay, let's go ahead first to the Carpenters Guild to speak with Beaton, and then we'll head off to the Tam Tara Deep Croft, which is the next dungeon. So let us open the Aetheryte and go to the... Oh. Do they not have one? Where is the Carpenters Guild then? Oh, it's just right around the corner. Well, that's not too bad. I can just sprint over there super fast while holding out my maraca stick. I gotta stop saying that because that's not very nice. Oh, no, wait. Where is it? Is the person I need to talk to over here? Oh, I think they're inside the guild. Okay. I'm sorry. Oh, I can't even enter in that way. Okay, well, I'm just running around to places I didn't need to run around to. But that is the nature of this game sometimes. You just kind of... You get a little lost, but it's fine. There he is. Okay. A message from Jandalain, you say. So he's lost another one. Does that man not understand that wood doesn't simply grow on... Actually, it does. At least in a manner of speaking. But the fact remains that resources are in short supply. For all his flowery words and his tools were truly an extension of his very being, one would think he'd find a way to hold onto them for more than a fortnight or two. Jandalain's skills are not to be doubted, but his temperament leaves much to be desired. Still, it is not my place to judge. Take this to him, and let us both hope that he will right his ways. Okay, sweet. Like I said, we will speak to the Alchemist Guild's Guildmaster, probably in the next episode, or the next time that we are in Old Da, because I want to head off to the Tam Tara Deep Croft right now, rather than make that detour. Also, I have to try harder to open these chocobo porters anytime I see them. I'm like not used to it since I've like already done it one time. Okay, I'm trying to think. Where is... So yeah, I need to go to the Central Shroud, and I need... Okay, so I need to head down over here. And we'll make our way over to Bent Branch Meadows to attune ourselves to the Aetheryte Crystal here as well. Okay, cool. So, I'm trying to think, do I just cut away? Yeah, I think I'm just going to go ahead and cut away. So I'll meet you all at the Quiverman, who is at the entrance at Tam Tara Deep Croft. I'll be right back. All right. I Was not expecting there to be a feature quest here. Let's see what it is. Oh, where the heart is. The lavender beds. Okay, so this quest unlocks housing in the Central Shroud / Gridania nation. I mean, I might as well pick it up. I said I was going to do these. Margaria has information that may interest wealthy adventurers. So I'm not going to read all this because pretty much opening up housing in both Gridania and then eventually Limsa Lominsa just yields the same information. These people are just looking for you to go check out these housing areas. Oops, did I just get myself stuck? Nope, I did not. Sweet. Okay. So, I mean, I'm not going to read all that dialogue because they're pretty much going to be saying all the same things. And if they are not saying all the same things, then I sincerely apologize for skipping over that dialogue. Let's go ahead and... Oops. Okay, I am just running like crazy. Platforming in a MMO? What is this? What is this insanity? Yes, there at times are platforming that you have to do, and it's just a thing in this game. It's not difficult, you just gotta do it. Okay. Oh, it's still on cooldown. I just want to hurry up and take care of this this feature quest while it's there, because there is no reason for me to skip it, especially since I want to unlock all the feature quests that I am able to unlock, and this is something I am able to unlock. So pretty much this girl here, this Serpent Private, is just talking to us about how you need to have what's it called? Just money to be able to purchase anything. Go to a specific ward. Yeah, we'll just go to Ward 1. What am I trying to say here? Pretty much he explains to you, you just need to have money, and if there's a space available, then you'll be able to buy a plot of land, etc., etc., etc. Very nice. The lavender beds, like, this is one of my favorite housing areas. Absolutely adore this place. So thank you for welcoming me to the lavender beds. Oh, you came on the behest of a Gridanian woman. Really, I'm just not going to read everything again. I'm sorry. But yeah, here we go. Here are the lavender beds. This is the housing zone for Gridania. So I'm going to go ahead and teleport back to the Bent Branch Meadows, where we can talk to Margaria again and complete our quest. Sorry, just skipping through all of that because sweet. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Pretty much these unlocking the housing, the story is all the same. Somebody wanting to learn more about the area, wanting to learn how they too can obtain housing and can live in those places, and then they come to find out after I go to speak with the officers who overlook the housing areas. Pretty much they're the ones who are the bearers of the bad news, and then I have to be the bearer of the bad news. But I mean, it's for adventurers only, and NPCs can't participate. That is that's pretty much the moral of the story. And we're super close to the Tam-Tar Deepcroft, which I'm excited for us to go and do. Oh. I don't want to fight you though, sir, so I guess I'm just going to go up and around. There is, since we are... Oh, okay. Well, I guess I just aggroed everyone. Ow. Leave me alone. I don't want to fight you. And I don't want to be a part of this fate. Okay, where's the dude that I need to talk to? It says I'm like right on top of him, but oh, okay. I actually know where it is. Anyway, so while I fix my mistake, because he is... Looks like you guys were not successful. The entrance to the dungeon is actually just like right over here, because the God Quiver's bow dude is right here, and this is the entrance to the Deepcroft. Are you gonna like continue to hit me? Rude. Guess I'm just gonna have to take you out. Gonna do this real quick. And Thunder took you out. Lovely. Okay. Let's talk to God's Quiver Bow. Your Scout Alder, I take it? Thanks for helping us out, friend. No doubt the Bow Lord has already informed you, but our task is to enter the Deepcroft and purge it of the lands of Dalamud. In case you're unfamiliar with them, the cult emerged shortly before the Calamity put an end to the 6th Astral Era. The cultists took the Lesser Moon, Dalamud, for their god, believing that it would deliver them from devastation. They were rather disappointed when Dalamud exploded into 1,000 flaming pieces before it could complete its descent. Now, having seen their god turn to ash, one would think that the cultists might have moved to question their faith. On the contrary, it served only to stoke the flames of their fanaticism. The Lambs of Dalamud are convinced that heretics, that is to say everyone but them, interfered with the coming of their Lord and Savior, and that it's now their sacred duty to avenge him. Whatever it is they're doing in the Deepcroft, you may be sure that no good will come of it, for the sake of Gridania and Eorzea at large put an end to their madness. The Tam-Tar Deepcroft is now available. So really quick before I go ahead and queue up to enter the dungeon with other players, I forgot to make mention of this right before I went into Zatasha, but pretty much anytime you see a blue shimmering light like this that says entrance to it, that means that is an entrance to a dungeon. You can go ahead and select the Deepcroft here from the Duty Roulette. Duty Roulette? Nope. I will explain the Duty Roulette when it is time. From the, I forgot what this was called now. Duty Finder. You can select dungeons from the Duty Finder if you're not immediately at the entrance, but you can also click at the entrance and you'll be able to, and it will open up immediately to whatever dungeon it is that you want to enter. So I'm going to go ahead and queue up for the Tam-Tar Deepcroft, and I will meet you guys inside. See you in just a moment. Welcome to the Tam-Tar Deepcroft. Let us get started as soon as the tank decides that he wants to move. Okay, let's go, people. Okay, I actually created this group in the Party Finder because I was having a really difficult time finding, like, it was going to take me forever to queue, so I was just like, yeah, I'm just going to Party Finder this so that I can get going and not have to sit here and wait for, like, ever. Just going to Thunder you, and now we're going to fire, watching my MP bar so that I don't run out of mana, and cool. So far, so good. Also, party find another reason why I love the Final Fantasy XIV community, for the most part, and occasionally you will run into those people who are pretty big jerks, but there are some really awesome people, and I did not have to wait long in the party finder. There were just like a lot of players who were like, oh yeah, for sure, we would love to. We'd be more than happy to help. So I forgot I have fire too, and I could have been using it the entire time. Oh, can't use fire 2 anymore because I ran out of MP too quickly. I think that's the one thing I'm gonna have a really difficult time with Black Mage, is just managing my MP and making sure I don't like get too crazy when it comes to casting my fire spells. Okay, I'm gonna attack this dude because that's the one who has the lowest health right now. I'm gonna go ahead and switch over to Blizzard because I know that I'm running out of MP. Also, I think I hit level 19. I completely did not take a moment to realize that. Okay, I can cast fire just one last time, and then I will need to switch over to Blizzard. Cool. And transpose is ready, so that's nice. So anytime you want to use your AoE spells, you'll want to do it for when you're attacking more than 3 enemies at a time. So since there were 2, I decided just to stick with fire instead of fire 2 because it would definitely have been more effective. Oh cool, we're fighting a boss now, I think. Wow, we're taking these guys out super fast, which is nice. Oh, here we go. Totally did not mean to do that. I should have transposed first. And I'm gonna ask them. It looks like the tank is just going super fast at this, and I know that there's going to be a cutscene for when the final boss shows up, so I'm actually going to ask him if I can watch that before they fight the boss. And then that should take him out. Cool. Definitely don't need that. Oh, perfect, because I was about the reason why I said perfect because I was casting fire 2 when I didn't need to, and then that third guy came over, so that was super helpful. Switch over so I can cast fire on you. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and keep making our descent down because it looks like we are going down. Oops, ran out of my buff, so I need to do this again. Cool. And you guys, I apologize if my commentary is not like the most riveting ever when I'm doing these dungeons. I mean, for those who have been watching me a long time, you know that when I get super concentrated, my commentary starts to diminish, especially since I'm like attacking a bunch of different mobs right now. So I'm just kind of wanting to make sure that I am contributing to this as I should be. Okay. Cool. Nope. Ooh, darn it. I'm gonna run out of my buff. Unless I transpose, because that's fine. Okay. Should probably only do fire for now because... Oh, I cannot do another fire, so I need a blizzard now. Sweet. Now it's time to fight the next ones. Just attack all these guys from here. And start getting myself some more MP for the boss. Man, we are going through this really quick. The Town Tower of Deepcroft can be quite a long... what's it called? Wow, I can't think. Long dungeon, and these guys are very nicely going through quite quickly, so super happy about that. Oh, I can just go ahead and just transpose into fire. Cool. And I don't use swords, I use staffs, so I don't need that. The loot so far has been disappointing. Okay, just how? Oh wow, there's a lot of guys. Okay, I'm gonna get a thunder going on this dude, and then I'm gonna go and cast my fire like crazy. Okay, I can do that one more time, so that's good. Before we fight him. Okay, just want to ask that now before it's too late. And... oh, transpose first, then go to fire 2. I know I shouldn't be doing this, but it's easier. Because it hits multiple targets. Oh. You're welcome. See what I mean? Okay, thank you for the warning. Like, the people in this community are just super, super nice, and I'm glad I told them now before we got to the, what's it called? Before we got to the end of the dungeon. Oop, our tank is gonna die if our healer doesn't start doing something. time to cast some fire too. Okay, I can do one more and then back to Blizzard. Okay, back to fire 2. Now I can just go back to fire. Sweet. Does not take up as much mana. Cool. All right. Man, this dungeon, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, this dungeon is just about as long as I remember it being. Yeah, let's go ahead and just switch back to fire now. This will probably be my, yep. There we go. Okay, cool. Let them take that out. So that won't let us continue forward. So it looks like there's a little bit more that we need to do before we can continue forward. Oh, Decultus Rosary, lovely. Did not mean to. I meant to start off with a Blizzard, but this is fine. Okay, let's see where I'm at with MP after this. Okay, yep. Actually, I'm going to... Yep, thank you. Okay, now I can switch back to fire 2. What will this do? Oh, cool. I obtained the Occultist Rosary, which we will use to break this seal, of course. That makes sense. Oh, nope, not me. Thank you very much for saving my souls. My souls, I guess I have more than one. Good lord, those guys just like came at me like wrecking balls. Okay, time to fight this boss. Oh, yeah, the final boss is coming up because these are the last 2 cultist orbs. And you need a fresh coat of thunder. One more blizzard just to be safe. Sweet. Now we can make our way to the final boss. Who summons me from the void to reside within this cruel vessel? Doubt I need this again. Perfect. Okay, let's do this, people. I do not remember this boss in the slightest. I do know we have to take out ads, obviously, because that is just classic. That's just classic of an MMO. Oh, I got a nice hit with fire there. Oh, okay. Another one of these dudes. Back to fire. Gotta get my thunder back on the boss too. It looks like the tank took out those other ads fairly quick as well. Okay, I'm gonna recast thunder really quick before I transpose, just so that that's going while I am using blizzard to regain my MP. Well, this is good. This just got super crazy. Like I said, I don't really remember this boss too well from when I played Final Fantasy XIV the first time. Oh, cool! Did I just hit level? Okay, so I will explain what a level syncing is after this fight, because I need to concentrate on finishing up the boss. But it looks like I hit level 20, which is... Oh, I just hit level 20. That means the next class quest is available. Yay! Yeah, I'm already wearing those, so I definitely don't need them. But alright, you guys, that was the Tam Tara Deepcroft. Let's go ahead and head back to Gridania. Alright, you guys, I am back here right next to Mother Miune, safe in Gridania, now that we have taken care of the threat that lied deep within the Tam Tara Deepcroft. So let us see what she has to say to us next, now that we have eradicated it. Welcome back, Scout. I'm reliably informed that your foray into Deepcroft was a success. Nor did I expect anything less. Baderon's ringing endorsement left me in little doubt as to your capabilities. Even so, you are to be commended. Lord Lewin asked me to pass on his thanks. I must say, it's something of a relief to be able to call upon such a capable adventurer. Sadly, death has become an ever more common occurrence within our fraternity of late. Times being what they are, the guild is constantly inundated with petitions, and we are hard-pressed to find enough hands to deal with them all. While this means no shortage of work for able souls such as yourself, it also proves ample opportunity for the inexperienced to overreach themselves, with predictable consequences. As if to illustrate the point, Avery's gone, and it's all your fault. If I hadn't taken you an age to heal him, he would still be alive. But I tried. He bolted out of range before I could finish his spell. He shouldn't have been so hard-pressed in the first place. We should have done more to lighten his burden. Bah! To the hells with this pathetic excuse for a party. I'm leaving, and it'll be too soon if I ever see your faces again. Goodbye and good riddance. I'm leaving as well. I doubt this comes as any surprise, but I never liked you. I only suffered you for your healing, but you couldn't even do that one thing right. Cruel though this may sound, you brought this upon yourself. Oh, and by the way, of some parting advice, I'd get rid of Avery's head. Bury it, cremate it, do whatever the hells you like with it. But for God's sake, stop carrying it around. It's just... Just get rid of it, alright? Wait! Don't leave me alone. Please. I'm so sorry, Fary. Please forgive me. Scenes like this have become all too common. That makes a dozen times in half as many days. Now you see why I'm grateful for adventurers of your experience. I can send men like you on a mission without worrying that you might not return. Well, not so much at any rate. Speaking of missions, I would entrust you with another. About a bell ago, I received a message from my counterpart in Old Da. She seeks the services of a reliable adventurer, and you are nothing if not reliable. If you think you might be interested in this task, say the word and I will be glad to share the details with you. Alright, grab my elegant bronze piece, and the quest is complete. And are you not gonna... There you go. That's what I was waiting on. Alright then, my lovelies. Well, this is where we complete the episode. There's a lot of things that we get to do next time. We get to head back to Old Da. We get to do the Threat of Perplexity, which is the level 20 Thaumaturge quest. And we get to finish up Beauty is Only a Scalp Deep. So, we got a lot packed in next week's episode. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up. And be sure to subscribe so that you can be notified of next week's episode. I promise you, do my best to have better commentary throughout my I guess I can't think of the word here, but anytime I run a dungeon, because running dungeons is very integral to getting quests done in the main scenario quests of Final Fantasy XIV, I will try to do a better job to try and remain focused and concentrate, but also work on still having good commentary and talking to you guys as I'm doing it all. Anyway, thank you again for watching. My name is Brenton, and I will catch you next week for more Final Fantasy XIV, A Realm Reborn. And I will see you all then. Bye!